Today we're in Reading, where I'm meeting Treda Shotton of Premier Suites. We'll be looking at the long-term impacts on compliance, sustainability and well-being. Could it be that the pandemic has had some positives for this industry and its clientele? Hello Treda, thank you very much for having us here today.
It's my pleasure, Alex. It's nice to see you.
Can I start by asking how your occupancy levels have been over the course of the pandemic?
It's been an up and down. Going back to March last year, we all knew about the virus. There was a lot of hesitancy, cancellations were coming through, and I think everybody started to take it seriously then.
And since then?
Yes, I'm delighted to say that the last few months have started to open up a little. There's more positivity out there. Service apartments did come into their own at the start of the pandemic because the hotels were closing. I think people didn't feel confident in staying in hotels, so the moving across to the service apartments did us good. We benefited from it. We've started the quarantine packages, the isolation packages, they all work well. I think people have appreciated that, with all the COVID protocol that's in place and the reassurance that we have in place, that we're starting to see people booking, they're travelling, and I think at the end of the day, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
So which kind of clients have been staying and why?
Essential workers, key workers, absolutely the NHS. When they were travelling at the very start, we did support them. Again, they were keeping away from their loved ones. So, if they felt that they were better and safer to stay away, they could stay in the apartments, or they could isolate, or they could shield. And again, quarantining when you're coming into the country during the government restrictions. And I think, in all honesty, they were the ones that we were actually seeing during that period of time.
Have there been any positives that have come out of the last year?
Of the transition from people that are only used to staying in hotels, and I think that sort of came to the forefront. More often than not, people choose hotels because they're only staying one night or two nights. But I think that became obvious that it was a case of new clients were coming across that had never stayed in the service department before, that felt that they had the reassurance, they had the COVID protocol in place, and they tried and tested us. And I think there's a lot of new friends along the way now, and we have retained those clients. We're seeing completely new business coming through, and from some sectors that we've never sort of managed to support previously.
How do you think business travel trends will change going forward?
I think that people won't travel as often, but when they do travel, they'll actually stay longer. And I think that will really benefit the service departments. I think people will actually stay longer and expect more from the home sort of experience. They expect sort of the size of the apartments now. So if they're staying away from home that little bit longer, service apartments again will come into their own.
What do you think has made guests feel confident to stay during a pandemic?
Again, the word reassurance, I think it goes a long way for any new guest or any existing guest that's checking in. Premier Suites introduced a stay safe policy, part of the COVID-19 protocol that we've had in from day one. But again, it's displayed in reception, it's provided to them on a confirmation, and really it's just a reminder that we have put everything in place for them to feel safe when they're staying with us.
What have you done to ensure guests enjoy their stay during the pandemic?
PS Life, we were looking at the guest experience, and the guest experience started from the time that they made the booking right until the time they left us. It incorporated many sort of facilities, including walking/running maps, fitness videos that they could actually work out in their apartments. They didn't need a gym. We have the homegrown greens. We actually are able to grow them outside. We encourage the guests, if they want to, pick a little bit of the herbs and things and use them in their cooking. There's various things there that we have added on and still will do.
What accreditations do you undertake and why?
Premier Suites is an ISAP quality accredited provider, and we've gone one step further by achieving the building accreditation. It's the ultimate achievement of both quality and compliance. And in addition, we also have AA, Visit Britain, and through Silver Door, recommending common sense compliance.
Thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate you coming all the way from Sheffield to host us here in Reading.
It's my pleasure, Alex. Thank you.